welcome to my channel. You got me in stitches. I'm Anna. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week. So a short vlog today and just 1 week, so let's get started. Okay, so it is a McCall's pattern M7875, which is this one here, and I made this view, which is A and D, and this view maybe I might make later, and it's like a robe and then a shorter robe, but again it depends on the fabric. So on this one I got 100% cotton fabric, and yeah, the pattern was in the McCall's sale recently over here in the UK, and this is the fabric, which is Jemima Puddle Duck, so from the famous wonderful lady Beatrix Potter, so you can see that there, and it's a lightweight. So yeah, start off with the sleeves, and as you can see there's a line there, so the rather large cuff added on. Now on the pattern it calls for piping, and really tiny thin piping. I've never installed that, so, and these were going to be made to go on a sewing retreat, and I didn't have enough time, and I didn't actually have the little tiny piping, so I did it without. And also I have never made pyjamas before, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself to do too many sort of detailings. Also the collar, it's all the way, it's a bit crumpled because I have worn these, so it goes all the way around. What I will have to do is, when you see in the photographs, I'll have to just put a little hook and bar, because all it has is a tie just around the waist. Now on this one it has this extra, I'll show you on the back there, I don't know what you'd call that, kind of like, is it peplum? So all the way around you can see the line there where I attached it, so just a gentle peplum. I have done French seams throughout, including all around the arm side, the side seams, attaching the peplum to the bottom of the sort of shirt if you like. And yeah, also I have done stitching. It's kind of barely noticeable on the inside, and on the outside you can see I deliberately put two colours in my machine. I wanted green and cream in there, but when the collar folds back you can't see that anyway. They're really comfortable. The top part of the jammies fits really well, and I don't know what else, not much else to say about this. And the collar is two pieces because you've got the seam line there, so that would go around the back of the neck. Okay, so pants part, and they have pockets. So yeah, pockets in jammies. I don't think I've actually ever owned, or if I have, it's probably only one pair of jammies. So pockets, which are pretty straightforward, whoops, like that, and on the bottom again, instead of two really long legs, they're broken up, because again here there would have been piping all the way around the extra sort of cuffing on the bottom of the pants. She's a bit headless there, unfortunately. And again, French seams throughout there. Can you see that okay? There we go. Yeah, so they're quite long on me. I've quickly hemmed them. I've just literally just fold it over and stitch. I get the quick unpick out and do that properly. And it has an elastic waist. So again, pretty straightforward with that in styling. It's about 1.5 inches width elastic, and you know, so you do the casing and then make sure you put something on the end of the elastic and then feed it through, making sure that you attach it the other end, make sure you pull the pieces together, and then you just stitch together and then close up the hole where you inserted it inside. Yeah, and again, relatively straightforward. The only thing is around pulling up on the hips for me is just a tiny little bit too snug. So I don't know, there's not much. I may have to just remake these again or reconfigure, because they're actually quite long, and even in the, you know, sort of backside I think I could actually get away with taking this off and doing it lower down, and then, you know, come up a little bit and sit on the natural waist then. So yeah, and the fabric's really gorgeous. Again, 100% cotton, and I purchased this along with the McCall's pattern from Fabricland. So yeah, that's it guys. They came together really well, and I'm definitely going to make some more. And yeah, I may change it up. I mean, it's nice to have cotton fabric because I'm always hot anyway, and at least with that it's nice and breathable, and like I said, it's a lightweight, so it's comfortable as well. And yeah, and the belt is quite long. I can actually get that around me twice, but I do put it round once and then just do a big bow, and sometimes I just put the bow to the side. And yeah, so they did come together relatively well, and I was really pleased with the colour. Have I ever made any clothes? I did attempt a while ago a colour like this on a top, and it didn't come together as I thought, but on this it's actually come together really well. Also, I've just noticed there, I'll show you the inside, it's easier, they have side darts along the bust area just for a little bit of shaping. Yeah, I'll show you a bit more of the interior of the top, so the way the peplum area is. So yeah, really pleased how they came together. Again, please tell me in the comments below what you guys think, and if you've made any jammies or any other patterns that you can recommend, yeah, please put them in the comments below. I have a Me-Made top on, you've seen this before, with the little birds, and again this is 100% cotton fabric, and I've joined in the Me-Made, so anybody following that, you will see my posts regarding that. So yeah, there we go guys. So short and sweet this week. I think sometimes it's nice just to do quick videos. Also guys, so remember last week it was so many questions tag. So this week I'm going to tell you the answers, because you guys have very kindly commented on last week's video. So it was that I had met David Attenborough, I did not decide to hold the tarantula, and that I was ambidextrous. So I kind of thought you guys would be really observant, and I think it was on the second question where it was about the most annoying habit, and it was like my teenage Italy doesn't like me scribbling on my hand, and I know I shouldn't, it is a bad habit. And I went like that, and I'm surprised nobody noticed that the writing was actually on both hands. So yes, I am ambidextrous, and yes, I cannot pronounce it properly. I struggle with words, and yeah, so the truth is I am ambidextrous, and yes, I have met the wonderful David Attenborough. So obviously when I said I didn't hold the tarantula, Yes, I did hold the tarantula, and yeah, so my teenage earthling was a little boy at the time, and we went to an animal park, and there's the little zones where you can hold certain critters and things, and of course there was a tarantula, and I said to him, why don't you go and hold the tarantula, because he was kind of at an age where it's not a sort of thing you would perhaps not want to hold, and being little boys, usually they want to kind of hold and explore all sorts of weird and wonderful things, but he didn't want to. Of course he said, I'll hold the tarantula if you do it first. And I'm absolutely terrified of spiders, especially the great big spiders that you get in the house. Oh, I have always been terrified of spiders, and I'm alright with the teeny tiny ones, but anything bigger than teeny tiny, no. I mean, to the point where, oh, yeah, sweat pouring down, just heart pounding, and really to the point that, like a collapse type terrified. And not going to go into the reasons why, and it's just always been with me. So another trauma to add to the list. So yeah, oh my gosh, I never forget it. And it was like, oh, I got to do it. I didn't want to let down my little boy. And I had so many things going on. And when, I don't know, you just get this sudden overwhelming feeling of, you got to do something sometimes. And sometimes really bad stuff happens. And you're like, you know what, I want to conquer a fear. I really want to conquer a fear. And so, yeah, I did hold the tarantula, and yes, my teenage athlete, I mean back then he was a little boy, he then held it. I was going to insert some photographs, but trialling through the gazillion photos that I have, so perhaps if I get around to it, I mean it's not on my priority list, but if I get around to it one day maybe I will put that on a video so you guys can see the photographs. And yeah, and it was really bizarre. They were just like little furry critters, but it hasn't stopped me being terrified from spiders. I kind of thought that might help towards getting over the fear of spiders, but no, it hasn't, not at all, unfortunately. So yeah, but I've held the tarantula quite a few times. I suppose psychologically I've now connected with the tarantulas, and I mean she wasn't huge. I don't think I could actually hold a huge one, and it wasn't walking, so it was just put in the palm of the hand and it kind of just scrunched up, and the lady said they do that because they feel comfortable and your hand must have been the temperature that the spider liked. I was like, okay. And yeah, so it was fun. So I conquered that, but no, if I see spider, I will scream. I shouldn't say this, should I? Because some people, as you know, go and do things deliberately, don't they? So, but yeah, so it was fun. It was fun. It was quite a few years ago when I conquered that, and I'm glad I did it. So yeah, for those of you that thought it was me holding the tarantula, well done, guys. And yeah, maybe if you want to check back and where I have my hands up like that, you can clearly see that there's writing on both hands. Anyway, so that was that. I hope you enjoyed the answers, and yeah, thank you. So I hope you guys have had a fantastic week, and let me know in the comments below what you guys have been up to. And again, all there is for me to say is thank you so much for watching, and my teenage earthling there in the background, if you heard him. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi. I don't know why I'm waving, because you can't see him. So, okay, so I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.